Hey, what's up guys? This is Real Chief here and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike and in today's video we're going to be doing a little unpackaging in this little mystery package which I purchased at an antique store a little while ago. And for those of you who've seen this on my Instagram page know that I promised you guys that I would, open this up and show you guys what was inside it. So we're going to do that today. But also, before we open it up, I just want to mention that I'm going to be bringing my video series back called The 10 Days of Christmas. And since Christmas is going to be coming up in the next couple days, I figured why not do another one of these videos for the 10 Days of Christmas series, which I made last year. So I had a lot of fun making that, and I'm hoping that this year's video series will be much more better and much more exciting than last year's video series. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and open up the package here and I'll show you guys what I bought. Okay, so I finally opened the package here, and as you guys can see by the video in front of you, this is an original, almost near mint condition 1953 Lionel catalog. As you can see, it's the cover is just absolutely beautiful. There isn't any scratches whatsoever except for maybe a little nick over here, but that's not really a big deal whatsoever. But just by looking at the cover, you could really appreciate how much work went into the drawings here. Right at the top here, we have the New York Central 2046 Junior Hudson set with the yellow cattle car. And we all know that the 2046 actually has a Lionel lines tender, not a New York Central. But other than that, we also had some other nice looking trains here. We have the Santa Fe F3 units, and right behind them is one of the Silverdome passenger cars. We also have this beautiful C&O 624 Chesapeake, Ohio with a freight train, along with a Lehigh Valley hopper and a 3-dome tank car. And at the bottom we have the 681 Pennsylvania turbine with the Pennsylvania Streamline tender and a Western Pacific boxcar. So let's go ahead and open up the catalog and see, and I'll show you guys what kind of stuff they offered back in the day. Alright, so here we have our table of content. We have some of the newer features that Lionel was offering during the time. There's everything every boy wants in Lionel trains with magnet traction, as the advertisement showed. And here at the bottom it says, more speed, more climb, more pull, just like in the old Lionel vintage commercials. Over here we have the Scout sets. We have a 1130 Scout locomotive with a couple of free cars. And then here at the bottom we have the 2026, which is really nice. They also provided the transformers which came in those sets. Like if you bought the 1500, you would get like a little 10, 12, 35 watt transformer. And then with the 2026, you would get this 10, 43, 50 watt transformer. Or maybe it was actually the other way around. But if anybody knows, please let me know in the comments below. Because I don't really own a Scout set, and like I said, I don't really own a Scout set, so I can't really tell you which transformer goes to which. But anyway, on the next page here, we have my favorite locomotive, which is the 2055. And this version actually comes with the boxy looking plastic tender. It also comes with a very nice set of freight cars. We have the New York Central gondola, we have the tank car, the hopper, and the Southern Pacific caboose. And at the top here we have the 2037, which is what I also have in my collection. But my version was actually made around 1961. So the 1953 model has this streamlined Lionel lines tender, and that's actually what my 2055 locomotive has. We also have the 1033 90-watt transformer, which I also have in my collection. And with the 2037, you got a Lionel Alliance gondola, you got a Western Pacific operating boxcar, you got a one-dome tank car, and a Southern Pacific caboose. So that's pretty neat. We also have a 2046. Again, this time it's got the right tender. And here's the set of freight cars that it comes with. We also have the 2055 as a passenger train, which is really nice. And then down at the bottom, we have the automatic station, which also has the stopping mechanism. And again, while I'm flipping through the pages here, I want to make sure that I'm flipping through them gently, because I don't want to get my fingerprints all over the catalog, pages here. But you really just gotta love that art. You gotta really love those drawings that went into these catalog pages back in the day in Lionel. So anyway, here at the top we have, well, at the top of the bottom we have two, Alco locomotives. We have a Erie black and yellow version, numbered 2032, and then at the bottom we have the Lionel anniversary set, only this time this is the 2033 Union Pacific in silver. And the Union Pacific comes in a passenger train, or a passenger train set, while the Erie Alco set comes in with a freight train with the yellow cattle car. You have the Lehigh Valley Black Hopper, which is something I really wish I had in my collection. It also comes with a two-dome tank car and what appears to be a brown Tuscan SP style caboose. And then at the bottom we have the operating freight station number 356. And this is the version where it has the baggage carts going around the platform. So that's pretty cool. And over here you can see how much these locomotives cost back in the day. The freight set was actually $57.50, while the Union Pacific was only $66.50. Over here we have two more versions of the 2046. We have the freight set down at the bottom, which includes the Lehigh Valley Hopper, searchlight car, automatic dump car, crane car, and the work caboose. And then here at the top here, we have the same locomotive, only this time it comes with a operating milk car, a New York Central black gondola, the double-door Baltimore and Ohio boxcar, a three-dome Sunoco tank car, and another SP-style caboose in Tuscan. And down at the bottom, it reads, well, it mentions big locos, big cars, and big railroading. And then once again, we have the price tags for each train set. And we also have the 1033 transformer again. And then I didn't show this with the other pages, but they also showed this little, stamp at the bottom with the Lionel 027 trains with Transformer Plus, Lionel magnet traction. And again, you really gotta love this catalog art. I mean, they probably hired some really good artists back in the day. Alright, next up is actually probably one of the coolest looking catalog pages that I've ever seen. We have the 157 illuminated station platform, and this only cost $3.75 back in the day, so that was a really good price. Then at the top of the page, we have the 685 Junior Hudson set, which comes with the boxed type tender. We also have a green and yellow Minneapolis and St. Louis boxcar, which never appeared in this color. And there are a couple of theories why, but I believe it's because of the KMT version, which came out during the same time, I believe. And that boxcar was painted in these colors, so that's probably the reason why they changed it from green to Tuscan. But anyway, we also have the two-dome tank car. We got the black hopper again, or the black gondola, I mean, and we also have the SP style caboose. Then down at the bottom, we have a very nice shot of the 681 Pennsylvania turbine with the streamlined tender. It also comes with the Great Northern orange boxcar, which is very nice. It also comes with the searchlight car, the three-dome tank car, and the Pennsylvania porthole caboose. Also known as the highballing freight. This train set over here is $39.95. And then the train set over here is $49.95, which I believe is for the 681, if I'm not mistaken. And this one's for the 2085. So let's move on to the next page here. We got another really nice shot of the 681. This time it comes with the operating cattle car and corral, a Rock Island boxcar, which never appeared in this color once again. We have an automatic dump car and the Pennsylvania porthole caboose. And then at the top we have the 736, which is what I have in my collection. And this set comes with the Pennsylvania boxcar, tank car, boxcar, the double door boxcar, I mean, the Blackley High Valley hopper, and the porthole caboose once again. And here we got some of the other accessories that were made back in the day as well. We have the automatic flashing highway signal. We have the whatchamacallit, the 151 automatic crossing gate. Just moving along, we got some more sets here. We got more accessories. There we have the water tower and the automatic coal loader. And the only thing that I wish I had with this accessory here is the little coal ramp here, which is what I don't have. And I think that would look really nice in my collection, you know, to help complete the set here. Here we have the F3s. We have the Santa Fe, which is an absolute icon of Lionel. And we also have the black and gray New York Central F3s. And we have the single bridge back here. And it's really amazing how they've made, you know, the background on the catalog here when you see the trains passing by through the catalog. And these pages, I don't know if you heard, but these pages are starting to stick a little, so again, I want to make sure I be very careful when flipping them. Here we have some more diesels. We have a Western Pacific. We also have a Rock Island Alco. Here we have the switchers again. We have the Santa Fe 2062 623, and we also have the 624. The B units were also starting to become very new back then. And here's a very iconic looking page, over here from Lionel Nation. And this was during the time when Lionel was trying to introduce larger freight cars to, you know, better match a lot of the bigger locomotives that were being made back then. And then on this page here, we have the smaller, you know, classic, you know, looking cars, which were made during the late 1940s by Lionel. And they're still very collectible today, don't get me wrong. Here we got some more passenger cars and some more freight cars. And the milk car actually looks pretty interesting. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. There we go. But it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like it's a slightly different car body than what we previously known it as. It's pretty interesting. It would be nice to see. It would be nice if Lionel actually had a prototype of this particular car, because this is a very nice looking, car body. Then over here we have the new coaling station, the 497, which is my favorite coaling station. And then over here we have the 193 of Lionel water tower with a blinking light on the top. Alright, without messing the pages up too much, here we have the switch tower, the 445. We have the 145 Gateman, which is an all-time Lionel classic. We also have the 125 whistling station. And here we have some more accessories. They were also offering the floodlight tower back in the day. And these floodlight towers are actually pretty rare to find. The originals are the reproductions are starting to become easy to look for, but the originals, you would have to do your best in trying to find one, because I can't think of, anywhere that I've commonly, seen these. So you gotta make sure you keep a good eye out for that in case you're looking for a really good one. Here we have the rotary beacon, number 394. And over here we got some more signals, some more signs. We also have the 364 conveyor lumber loader. And then over here we have the girder bridge, we got the operating water tower, some billboards. We got some more iconic accessories on this page. We got the Lionel 445 oil derrick. We have the 362 barrel loader, which is my favorite. Here we have the coal ramp again, the Lionel freight station, and down at the bottom we have the 397 coal loader again. Here we have the parts, replacement couplers, some lubrication, smoke pellets, more transformers. And the last page of the catalog here, we have the switches, uncoupling tracks, and of course the track plans. For somebody who might be getting interested into the hobby for the first time, they might want to look for a good track plan for their layout they're trying to come up with. So that's pretty neat. And then our last page is the back of the catalog here, where they're advertising, fishing poles and rods, trying to diversify back in the day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So it really goes to show you how much nostalgia that Lionel put into their trains back in the day in 1953. And once again, you really got to appreciate the artistry in the catalogs. Just look at that. How can you not like that catalog art? Now, for my final verdict for this catalog, is it perfect? No. But is it a really nice piece to have in any collection who might be a fan of Lionel trains? Yes, and I'm really happy that I have this in my collection. The next couple of catalogs that I'm really wishing to look for are the 1954 and the 1955 Lionel catalog, as well as the 1957 through 59, and a couple other catalogs which I don't have. But I'm really hoping to display this in a very safe place. And like I said, there are a couple of imperfections in the ink here when it comes to this little piece here and this part down here, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect or 100% original. As long as the catalog cover and the pages inside look clean, that's what really matters, and that's what I'm really happy about. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to stay tuned for part 2 of the 10 Days of Christmas spectacular, as I'm going to call it. But anyway, as for now, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell down below for any other projects I upload. And once again, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Thanks again, and take care.